Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's WCTV Game of the Week here at Independence High School. I'm Justin Ventline with my colleague Paul Breece. We'll be bringing you the doubleheader action here tonight as the Franklin Admirals take on the Independence Eagles for the second time. Paul, if you remember, we called the first matchup at Franklin High School.
Absolutely. Excited to be here, Justin. It's what a thrill.
Privilege and a pleasure.
Absolutely. All day. Well, the Admirals are going to be in the gray uniforms if you're new to this. Independence in the home whites. There's going to be two individuals that you're going to be looking for the Independence Lady Eagles, number 10, Savannah C. And then
number 0, isn't it?
Leah Fleming, but don't see her.
Don't see her,
which is going to be interesting because both these teams sit 3 and 6.
Franklin in 5th place.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle. The good news is for Franklin, they're playing their best basketball at the right time.
Yes.
And, you want to play your best ball in February.
Or March.
Well, if you make it to March, you're doing really well anyway at the high school level. Turn the corner, and we got a travel right there.
That's Evie Nichols.
Evie Nichols, one of the two seniors on this team,
yeah.
So young squad for Coach Tony Hill.
On the flip side, plethora of seniors for the Admirals, but they're going to be led tonight by number 11, Cecily Brandamore.
Yeah, Brandamore, kind of a double-double machine, and has really picked up her game the last. Oh, there's a block right there. Picked up her game the last month. It's kind of found herself. There's Coach Rachel Shaw,
second year.
Is definitely starting to turn the program around.
Good find there, but blocked.
So, yeah, you talked about Cecily Brandamore, number 11. Also, you got the from the guard position, Amy Elliott.
Number 15, the senior.
Number 10, Emma Powell, who's a streaky shooter.
There's Elliott. Looks like he got deflected. She gets her own rebound, though. There's Brandamore doing what she does best, cleaning up the offensive board, and she's on the board for 2. So we'll probably see a lot of that. We saw a lot of the first game, like I alluded to, the first matchup. The Lady Admirals coming out victorious with a 57-46 victory.
Oh, that was a nice move.
Yep. That was a good move there by number 31, Riley Brooks. Leads the team with rebounds. It'll be an interesting matchup we'll be watching tonight.
Well, there's
I was gonna say, like you mentioned it, Emma Powell.
Yeah, she got the green light from anywhere.
Well, if I remember correctly, going back to the game at Franklin, she was kind of the deciding factor early in the third quarter. She hit 2 or 3 three-pointers. Started getting a streak going for the Lady Admirals. Eagles still looking for their first points of the night. Evie Nichols on the miss.
And there it is.
There's Amy, was that
Elliott?
Was that Amy Elliott? Yes, sir.
Oh, kind of an errant pass right there.
So Nichols once again tries the attempt. Brandamore with the rebound. So we've seen the Lady Eagles in a couple different defensive sets already. Look to be in a 2-3. We've seen them in a 1-3-1. They're going to try to throw everything they can at Brandamore to make her uncomfortable.
Yeah, and that's a good forced shot, from 12 feet away that Brandamore may want to look toward attacking the rim a little more on that.
Brandamore, a sophomore, if she can develop that elbow mid-range jumper, she's going to be pretty hard to stop in her next 2 years on the varsity level. Eagles looking to find a shot.
Let's give the Lady Admirals credit trying to amp up this man-to-man defense.
Yeah.
Sometimes you watch high school girls game and they sit back in the old 2-3 zone and make things happen. So here comes the first sub, Molly Forrest, the freshman, number 31 in the game for Annabeth Walton.
So Savannah C gets caught with the 5 seconds. Good defense there by the Lady Admirals, forces the turnover early.
Yeah, and not having a Leah Fleming for the Lady Eagles is kind of a blow. She's kind of the floor general, and when you need a basket, she's always there.
Elliott with the 10th once again.
Yep. Emma Powell there on the cleanup.
Yeah, Fleming leading these Lady Eagles with 11 points per game, so her absence is going to be seen unless the Lady Eagles can find someone else to get some point production from here tonight. Still looking for the first points of the night. C shoots the 3, just short. Brandamore with the rebound. And Elliott running the point once again for the Lady Admirals.
Well, that's a freshman mistake right there,
Yeah.
forced. Trying to look for a post buddy right there, Brandamore, which is probably a game plan, but just
not a bad idea, but
a poor post entry is what a coach would say.
so it looks like the Eagles early on want to take Brandamore away from the basket.
First basket right there by Chilton. Going to make it 7-2. They took the lid off. Molly Forrest, the 3. The freshman gets her own rebound. They didn't. No box out there.
Foul their own shot.
Yeah.
Very early in my basketball career, I was told to do that. Later in my basketball career, I was told that is not a good idea.
Really?
Yeah. Something to do with your form. I'll leave that to the experts, though.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Quick
Run out.
transition there.
And bucket there by Maddie Zates. Cuts the lead to 3 with just over 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. So the Eagles staying in that 2-3 zone. The Admirals able to work it around.
And Molly Forrest.
Yeah. Forrest finding
Made up for the poor pass earlier. Give me the short range, short corner shot right there, Coach. I'll take it.
I would say you're right, Coach. Your Admirals extending this man-to-man defense all the way to half court.
That was a nice play by Chilton to pull Brandamore out.
Good find there. Brandamore gets fouled. That might be the only way to stop her from.
Yeah, but it's Brandamore right there. You'd love to see her just shot fake and just attack the rim right there. She held the ball over her head, kind of like indecisive. Do I take the shot? What do I do?
And sophomore, though, she'll
just
learn and develop.
Still learning.
So sub here, we got Perry Miller, freshman, checking in for Josie Hammond. So 2 freshmen and a sophomore on the court for the Lady Admirals. That's Brooks with the rebound.
That's good defense by
Miller
Miller right there. Wow.
So the Eagles trying to...
Oh, no call on the block charge. Rex Chapman wouldn't know what to do right there.
So
there we go.
Low post by Brandamore. There's a lot of contact there, but
Brandamore's going to have to learn that she's going to attract a lot of attention as the games go. People are going to know her name for sure. So
Eagles still trying to look for some dribble penetration. The shot goes up.
It may have been partially blocked, yeah.
Looks like the rotation on the ball indicated a block of some sorts. So Brooks with the high post. 3-pointer up.
Oh.
Indicated last touch by, I think, Molly Forrest.
Well, it depends what you saw.
Yeah. That's why we're sitting up here, not on the sideline. So the Eagles have a side inbound. But you're right, Coach. Lady Admirals extending this man-to-man pressure, making it very uncomfortable for the Eagles to get any offensive rhythm going.
Molly Forrest coming in, doing a lot of blue-collar stuff right there on defense.
Subbing in for Franklin, number 23, Josie Hammond.
Hammond back into the game. They'll give Elliott a time of. Oh, that's Emma Powell checking out. And Zeitz with the and one attempt.
Well, you say to yourself, how did Independence get a post feed in there and a post shot while Cecily Brandamore is sitting on the bench? And
I think Coach Shaw is trying to get her an extended break going into the end of the first quarter. But she subs right back in.
Yeah.
So Zeitz unable to convert the three-point play. Elliott pushing the tempo.
Got 10 seconds left in the quarter. Not sure what they want to do, but she better get rid of it.
Just short on the three-point attempt off the front rim. And that'll wrap it up for the first quarter here at Independence. The Lady Admirals leading 10-6 over the home Lady Eagles. First quarter, a lot of just feeling each other out. Admirals surprisingly came out in a man-to-man defense. We'll see. The biggest surprise of tonight is no Aaliyah Fleming for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, she definitely creates shots for Savannah C. and in the post for Riley Brooks. So what we do know is, Franklin only leading by 4, but
I don't believe Brandon Moore maybe have 2 of those 10. Hasn't had a huge impact on the offensive side of the field, or offensive side of the court, I should say. I'm sure that'll change as this game goes on, but from a Lady Eagles perspective, a lot of their offensive sets have been Brooks drawing Brandon Moore out away from the basket, setting up in that high post position, drawing a lot of dribble drive penetration opportunities for the Lady Eagles.
well,
So we'll see. Amy Elliott running the point here now for the Lady Admirals. Looks like the Eagles are setting up here in a 2-3 hybrid almost defense.
yes. Yep. So a zone look by Independence right here. And that's not who you want to see get a hot hand is Emma Powell.
Yeah.
But there's Brandon Moore.
Cleaning it up. So Brandon Moore cleans up the offensive board, gets her, I believe that should be her 4th point of the night. 5th point.
Oh, and they just bullied down Emma Powell right there in the post.
Yeah, I mentioned it during that first quarter break. Brooks is setting up on the free throw line there, that high post position, drawing Brandon Moore away from the block. I'm thinking the Lady Eagles are trying to get some dribble drive penetration, or some of their other players set up in that low post. Good find by Brandon Moore.
Yeah. So the high-low look right there just couldn't convert by Hammond. Whoops. Emma Powell draws the jump ball. So, you know, it's a lot different when you're an Independence Lady Eagle driving to the lane and 6'2", 6'3" standing there. You kind of have to pump the brakes a little bit.
So Admiral's back in the offensive set. Elliott unable to convert there down the court. Oh, scuffle for the possession of the ball with the Lady Eagles to bring it back down here on the court. Brooks once again in the top high post area. So Eagles still working the possession around, trying to find something open. Good kick out. Three-pointer goes up, just short. Brandamore just snatched that one away. Oh, and C comes down with the block.
Well, that's good transition defense right there, just to hustle back.
Yep.
Definitely don't want to get an open look there. Oh.
One too many?
One too many, Justin.
So Coach Tony Hill trying to get his team in the offensive set. He wants to run here. Gets Brooks on the low block, able to turn and convert. Good offensive set there by the Lady Eagles.
After the screen action, they got a mismatch, and Brooks was matched up against Elliott. Now the steal, the turnover.
So Maddie Zeitz ties the game with that left-handed layup. Coach Shaw is going to take a quick one to try to calm her squad back down. So 4:46 left here in the first half. Got a tie game at 12. And so far, a pretty evenly matched game through about a quarter and a half. The student section here at Independence starting to fill in on coming home night here in Independence. We'll probably have an extended break between the two games.
Oh. Are you sure?
I am almost positive.
Hopefully they did all that before the game.
Time to go get yourself a concession stand, Chick-fil-A lukewarm sandwich. So back to the action here.
1-3-1 defense by Independence right here. So Coach Shaw calls the timeout for Franklin, and Independence changes defenses.
Yep.
And Elliott gets the turnover, and now they have a chance to go up.
So I'm sure Franklin was not expecting to see that. I'm sure Franklin was not expecting to see that 1-3-1 zone coming out of that timeout. Could have thrown Amy Elliott for a loop there. You don't see the 1-3-1 zone that often in the game anymore, but when used correctly, extremely useful if you got some athletic guards and honestly just players on the perimeter.
Back door.
Yeah, good horn set there.
Oh.
think Walton might have got a piece of that.
Zait's unable to convert, but good high horn set there by the Eagles.
This has got to go. And Emma Powell just not feeling it right now. And Josie Hammond, the turnover. Elliott, there's a shot from the perimeter.
Knew exactly where she wanted to get that shot up, was able to get a good look at it and regain the lead for the Lady Admirals. Hand off to C. C drives all the way around. Powell was down for a little bit there, but C with a good drive, dribble drive take.
Yeah, Powell looking for the charge. She was probably too far under the basket right there to get a call. But she was, give her credit for making the attempt. You don't see too many charges taken here in the high school women's basketball. There's a turnover by Walton.
Zait's with the steal. Wisely pulls it back. 3 is up, halfway down. Brooks able to keep possession for the Eagles. Zait's with a 3-pointer, just off the front rim. But the Eagles able to get 2 offensive rebounds here on this possession. Brandamore having to play away from the basket. That's what's going to make it a lot easier to get those dribble drive.
Yep. Nice screen there by Riley Brooks to catch just a little piece to open C to the lane. Let's see if they can get Cecily Brandamore involved here in the offense and the post action.
Yeah.
They missed the flasher right there. Elliott's going to chunk one up.
So, yeah, Brandamore is running baseline there, unable to get a good post presence. Powell, like you mentioned, was open on the cut. And so Evie Nichols gets fouled on the play. It will send her to the line. Foul on Brandamore, her first, team first. Nichols hits the first of 2. So Forrest will check back in for the Lady Admirals. MJ Montgomery, the freshman guard, checks in for the Lady Eagles. Backdoor cut by Powell.
The set play right there just did not. I think it was snuffed out by Independence right there. Oh, man.
3-pointer up just off the back iron. Amy Elliott tries tipping it out.
Oh, that's nice.
I think Force is able to get a hand on it, though, and strip it away. But
it was good action. If you normally see them go over the top of the handoff, that time they backdoored it. Almost got a look right there.
Good play once again by Forrest, recovering off the double screen.
Coach Tony Hill's not happy with something. He's going to use a timeout with 1 minute and 11 seconds in the second quarter.
He's probably going to either redraw that out-of-bounds play that he was not happy with or
absolutely
draw something else up here. So far, both teams using quite a few players off their bench.
This would be critical time in the season not to make silly mistakes that you probably should have wiped out back in November.
Yeah. So C takes the inbounds pass.
I'm not sure Coach Hill drew that play up.
No.
Oh, no foul.
Yeah, Forrest on the.
Whoa.
Whoa.
This
Brandon Moore with the feed, and
Coach Hill felt like he got robbed twice right there. And a cheap foul right there.
So no foul on the contest on the Lady Eagles end.
Her first team foul.
Amy Elliott had a high dribble.
It's only the second foul in the whole quarter.
Brandon Moore from the high post, unable to convert. Forrest got herself in there, though.
Emphatic rebound on Brooks.
Coach Tony Hill calling out for one shot here with 26 seconds left here in the first half.
Well, they better get open. He's going to have to use another timeout.
Found a bailout. Brooks, the high post there, looking for a cutter.
Got plenty of time.
Yeah, there's no need to panic mode here. C with the dribble drive draws the foul on Brandon Moore. That'll be her second right before the half.
Well, the thing Brandon Moore does is when she attempts to make a block, she's coming down pretty hard. Yeah.
I don't think she needs to come down with the block attempt. She's tall enough down there where she just puts a hand up and she'll be fine.
5 seconds, though, a lot of time. If they don't turn it over.
Out of bounds, Eagle ball.
So 2 seconds. You got a side out
you're gonna
play here.
Savannah C in the corner right here. She's going to get a screen from Riley Brooks on the baseline. There it is.
Just short right before the buzzer. So at the end of the half, the home Lady Eagles lead 18-16 over the visiting Lady Admirals. And we'll be back right after this halftime.
Hey, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for second half action. We're at a WCTV game. Justin Ventline and Paul Breece right here bringing you the action at Independence High School. The Lady Admirals, ice cold from the three, are down 18-16 as Chilton's going to race down and turn and shoot. A lot of one-shot possessions, Justin, here in the first half.
Yeah, a lot of methodical offensive sets for sure. Franklin unable to get going from beyond the arc, and I might eat my words here. Nope.
Oh, we got a
leak
little run out. Yeah.
Amy Elliott, good transition defense, so able to come stop
up
the ball, But yeah, I mean, a big part of Admiral's offense is Powell getting going from the three-point line. Had a couple of good, clean attempts so far, unable to cash in. Also, I believe Brandon Moore leading the Admirals with 7. And Maddie Zaitz leading the Lady Eagles with 6 so far tonight. Usually Brandon Moore is already in double digits point-wise. I believe she's probably there rebound-wise already, but good job by the Eagles condensing on that defensive possession once Brandon Moore gets the ball.
You know, Brandon Moore right there is going to have to learn that she's just going to be
she's going to draw a lot of attention.
I mean, as soon as she caught it, she had 3 or 4 Lady Eagles on top of her. Here comes the pressure full court-wise.
Good poke away.
And we're going to have another. Oh.
So Evie Nichols tries getting it to her counterpart, but rolls out of bounds, and Lady Admirals will retake possession. So first time we've seen a full court press tonight by the Admirals. Good find there.
We go.
Yeah. Good find by Amy Elliott there, the backdoor cut.
Man press here.
Walton Wright was able to convert. for her first bucket of the night. So very even contributions for both teams. All 10 players on the floor right now have filled up the score in the stat sheet. Brooks able to convert over Brandamore there, though.
That's huge. Turnover. Here comes Zaitz. Crossover. Elliott fouled. Probably a pretty good foul. Not going to be shooting, so avoided complete disaster right there.
Foul's going to be number 15, Elliott, his second personal. First team foul.
So out of bounds. Going to be trying to get the three-point shot open in the corner. Good defense there by the Lady Admirals. Admirals still in their man-to-man.
Oh, and the sophomore Josie Hammond. Oh,
Yeah. Elliott able to get in there, force the jump ball, possession angle or arrow to Franklin. So 2-3 zone extended.
Yeah.
Kick. Wrong sport.
Franklin ball.
This will be baseline out of bounds for the Admirals.
Subbing in for the Admirals,
Me.
number 14, Perry Miller.
Perry Miller checking in for Hammond. Powell tries to get it down to Brandamore there.
Jump ball is the call. Eagle ball.
it's going to be interesting, with this officiating crew letting the girls play. See if it stays the same during the boys' game. I don't know who that favors, but when you're on the home floor and they let you play,
Usually home court advantage at that point. Zaitz kicks it back out. But yeah, we'll have a good matchup coming up here in the second game of our doubleheader. Last time we called Franklin Indy.
oh, Nichols just turned the corner on Emma Powell right there, and now the largest lead for the Lady Eagles at 6.
So the Admirals trying to work around. Elliott finds Powell in the low block.
Oh!
Able to get it, nope, oh.
Gonna let him play. So Emma Powell
I would
finds.
say she got a lot of contact with that shot as well. Was able to convert though. Brooks stopped by Brandamore on her drive.
Yep.
The last touch by Powell. But yeah, last time we called Franklin Indy, Davis Long was able to do a great job on Ty Montgomery, eliminated him. Not sure that's going to be the same results here on Montgomery's home court, but we should have a doozy coming up in the second half of our doubleheader.
Oh, yes. Now they Coach Tony Hill's like, hey, Savannah, just keep attacking the rim. You had the corner. 24 minutes left in the third quarter. Paul Breece, Justin Ventline here in our WCTV Game of the Week.
Powell with the drive.
Oh,
Good
that's
kick
nice.
out. Yeah.
Just attract the attention.
Good kick by Powell. Anna Walton Wright able to convert off the glass.
And the Lady Admirals showing a little spunk here that, they may not need Cecily Brandamore to,
Yeah.
to do it every time on the offensive side of the ball. Whoa, man, that's going to be a tough shot. Brandamore, though.
Yeah, Brandamore with the rebound. Indy's been staying true to their offensive set, having Brooks set up in the high post.
And there's another follow off the missed shot. You tell your coach. Coach, I saw a high school game the other day, and
Twice,
people,
yeah.
It happened twice. I followed this shot. What happened?
Ooh.
Backdoor almost happened. Savannah C going to attack.
Good take.
Scoop. Brandamore says not today.
Looks like Elliott wants to push the tempo for the Lady Admirals. Finds
Oops.
Powell, couple dribbles, maybe one too many, maybe a hold.
Oh, we got a break. Oh.
So maybe a frustration foul there by Powell. They'll send Chilton to the line. Misses the first of two. Josie Hammond checking in for Powell. Powell will sit down with 4 points.
Oh, nice tip.
Zates, yeah. Able to keep it alive. Tipped it back out to her teammate.
Whoop.
See again.
He's going to get a timeout, Coach Tony Hill. That's going to just leave him with, I believe, just 2 timeouts left for this game. So with 2:36 here in the third quarter, Paul Breece, Justin Ventline, and it is getting a little more packed in here.
Getting a little tight up in Thompson Station.
You know, I've got to envy the people that live down here because there's not an easy way.
No.
And it's like driving to the Panhandle in Florida. You're going one way and one way in, one way out. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. It would be tough for me, and my patience, to try to drive that if I had to work.
I had a double attempt that.
Double attempt.
440 traffic, try again 65.
440. You know, when they, so I've been in the Nashville area since 1972. When they built 440, nobody was ever on it. Now there's not enough lanes on it.
440 trying to get on 65 South is a nightmare at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. And I'm sure you longtime Nashvilleians watching is frustrating anybody because there was always a thought process, hey, mass transit. We need to build some kind of train, some kind of
train, yep.
And you know what? They waited too long. Now we're out of luck.
That's not going to happen
Yeah,
now.
we're out of luck. I'd have loved a monorail system, though, like a Disney World thing. That'd been pretty cool.
Oh, like we just went, the Skyliner. One of those things.
Oh,
like a gondola system.
I guess going
from East Nashville to the Gulch.
And that's going to be tipped. I believe Brooks ripped it out. Here we go, jump ball time. If you had the over-under on jump balls at 9.5, you're closing in on a win.
I would say it might be still at the under, but getting close. Oh, cross box set. Three-pointer up and good from the freshman, Perry Miller.
Perry Miller says, watch this, coach. I got you. Huge three while the Admirals take the lead here.
Miller able to get the lead for the Admirals deep into the third quarter here. Dribble handoff. Elliott with the attempted rebound. Brandamore is able to be there to help her out. A lot of congestion in that.
Perry Miller, hot hand. Oh. Another bad decision.
Yeah. Zates with a breakaway, able to lay it in.
It's a head scratcher for Coach Shaw right there. It was like she had 3 people open.
Brandamore kicks it to Elliott. Open 3, just off the front iron. C comes out with the rebound there, though. And the Lady Eagles will retake possession with under a minute left here in the third quarter. Trailing by 1. Been a pretty good back and forth battle here thus far in game 1 of our doubleheader on the WCTV Game of the Week. Elliott comes out with it. Coach Shaw, I'm sure, is probably looking for the last shot here before the end of the third.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to pull it out here. And the Lady Eagles contend on staying in that zone right here.
So right into Brandamore. Good set play. Brandamore off the back iron, though. They'll stay here on the offensive zone.
Look for Brandamore here with 3.9 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, Perry Miller. Could have been huge. Could have been.
So at the end of 3, the Lady Admirals lead 27-26 over the hometown Lady Eagles. Justin Ventline, Paul Breece, tonight's WCTV Game of the Week doubleheader here at Independence High School. Got the Independence cheer squad. I think I heard national champions. Probably went down to Orlando recently.
Well, a lot of young ladies from Williamson County probably heading that direction.
In a couple weeks, yeah. 30A will be Williamson County South. Coach, you were gone on a trip. How was your trip away for your 40th birthday?
Well, you may have gotten the number wrong, but the trip was great. Unfortunately, you had to come back to a little reality. It's okay.
Did you beat the snow? Were you gone for the snow?
I went after the snow.
After the snow. How was your snow break?
Snowmageddon. It was, it was fantastic. If you call hanging with your wife and kids for 24 straight hours for 7 days, no, I'm just kidding. My family's the best. Well, this is all important quarter right here.
Yeah.
Elliott really turning up the pressure defensively. This is where someone like Aaliyah Fleming would be
critical. Yeah. High post entry there for the Lady Eagles. Good dribble drive, reverse pivot out. That's Evie Nichols.
That was tremendous call by Coach Hill. He took Riley Brooks in the post away, so Brandamore was not involved in any of that, and they just backed down Nichols into Emma Powell right there. She had no chance.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brooks has been the victim of, on the offensive end, let's just keep Brandamore away from the basket, but I'm sure she'll take a team victory over individual stats if they're able to pull this one out. Good post feed by that was Josie Hammond.
Yeah, good touch pass by Josie Hammond.
Foul's going to be on number 10, C, her first personal.
So C with the foul, first personal for her, first team foul. Elliott with the 3, just off the front iron. Hammond with the pressure. So they're going to continue to extend that man-to-man defense here for the Lady Admirals.
Let's see if Brooks goes back to the high post. She is going to go to the high post. Nichols
just pulls,
man, bully ball. Nichols just couldn't convert right there.
But Brandamore's got to stay true. Pulled her all the way from the block. Oh, I don't know if that was intended for her.
Not intended, but probably a pretty high percentage shot for Brandamore. Kind of off balance. You know, this is interesting. You got 6 minutes remaining. We've got both teams really not very deep. And we'll see if fatigue sets in, right? You know, because the Lady Admirals came out of the second half and Try to do a little man-to-man press. Haven't seen it in a while. Here comes a set play by Coach Shaw.
Brandamore with the elbow shot. Able to convert through the contact.
Here comes Nichols, going to turn the corner.
Yeah, Nichols done that a couple times now in the second half. And drove baseline. Unfortunately, nowhere to go after that, though.
Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh, he could have had a foul on.
Could have had a lot of fouls on that
right there,
possession.
But again, we talked about it earlier. The officials letting them play, letting the action happen. They're not going to be the cause of any of this, an outcome.
And Brooks in the high post, able to get the shot off.
Oh, good.
C with the offensive board, try to save it. Good hustle play there by C. So I think Coach Shaw wants a little bit more movement on the offensive end. Elliott able to get down in the paint, draws the foul. That'll be on Brooks, I believe. That's going to be her first, though.
Felt like that was pretty clean is what the crowd was thinking.
Might have got her with the body. Regardless, Elliott will go to the line shooting 2. Hits the first. So that extends the lead to 2 here about halfway through the fourth quarter. Elliott goes 2 for 2 from the line. Adds to her 9-point game tonight. C looking for a teammate as the Admirals continue to extend that man-to-man pressure. So Admirals doing a good job, doing a good job pressuring the inbound. Brooks with the ball up. Nichols down the low post, going to draw the block. She'll go to the line. Fouls on Powell, her third, team second. So Nichols hits the first of 2, so could come down to some free throw shooting here and down the stretch.
Well, if you're a Lady Eagle fan, you'd want Nichols up there.
Yeah.
Those look pretty pure right there. Oh.
He said, Coach, his officiating crew letting him play for sure. Brandamore, though, with the offensive board, gets drawn with the foul.
Foul's going to be on number 31, Brooks, her second personal. 13th foul. Brandamore to the line. Shoot 2.
So Brandamore at the line, shooting 2. Strong off of the back iron in the first one. Able to convert the second, though.
Well, they're going to need a little help right here. Here comes the pressure. Well, they got Nichols, who's been the most aggressive.
Zaitz with a good, strong take. Unable to convert, though, but good take. Down the lane.
Yeah, Coach Hill feels like they missed an opportunity right there.
Well, you got to think if the Admirals convert here, 2-possession game. I know there's 4 minutes left, but if that one goes,
there it is.
It does. That could be a huge momentum swing for the Admirals.
Wow.
Coach Shaw quick to call a timeout. Big shot there by Emma Powell.
And that lid has been closed for her. She finally got it.
Yeah. It's a good time to get hot. It's coming down the stretch of the game.
Streaky shooter is Emma Powell, so get ready. I know it's, you're like, well, it's 4 minutes left in the game. What took her so long? Well, sometimes it's like that, right?
The gym was also cold when we got in here.
It was very chilly, yeah. I think this full court press here is kind of created a little havoc for.
Yeah. But now we got a 3-on-2 opportunity. Zeitz for 3, trying to answer. C is able to get the offensive board there, though. And that's the over on the
That
jump
hit,
ball.
just hit.
Yeah.
Yep. Cash your tickets. Let's see. Keep your eye on Emma Powell, number 10. See if they get her to do it one more time here. You got to throw it to the short corner, I think. Oh, that's a nice
spin out, yeah. Good spin out. Powell able to feed Anna Walton Wright, convert. So extends this lead to 7 for the Admirals coming down the stretch of this game. Definitely a more defensive matchup than we saw the first time around between these two.
Yeah, I believe right? Franklin scored 60 maybe?
57.
57, okay.
So if you took the under.
You got it in the parlay.
C with the 3,
Oh,
halfway down, yeah.
We do know this. Brandon Moore probably hit the 10 rebound mark right there. Maybe another double-double for Brandon Moore tonight.
Certainly low in the point total compared to what she's used to be leaned on for the rest of the regular season. It's got 10 currently. Usually that point total is in the mid to upper 20s at least. But found some other contributors tonight. Amy Elliott has 9. Emma Powell with 7. And on the flip side, Evie Nichols leading the Lady Eagles with 11 right now, followed up by Maddie Zeitz. And sees convert with the step through.
So the Lady Admiral coaching staff kind of like, that's quite a continuation right there on that shot.
So C able to convert the 3-point play, huge play.
Let's see what kind of defensive the Lady Eagles get in here. Maybe a matchup zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. Not putting a whole lot of pressure on the ball, so.
Amy Elliott not in a hurry to initiate the offense.
They are going to try to pull some of the air out of this time here.
Oh.
Well, you got to be hands of the freshman right there.
Say
that's
ball to the freshman.
Oh, and they call a timeout. Coach Shaw saves the day.
So,
yeah.
So with 1:31 left here in the first game of our WCTV Game of the Night doubleheader, we've got a close one, 33-37, the Lady Admirals lead. been a defensive battle on both ends. Lady Admirals extending a lot of man-to-man pressure, making the Eagles uncomfortable in their offensive sets. And really, the Lady Eagles have done a great job of keeping Brandamore really out of the offensive set so far.
And I think you had a lot of cold shooting from the Lady Admirals, who've had a hard time hitting that perimeter three. You kind of knew that Independence, that's not really quite their game, is to sit there and take a bunch of three-point shots. They want to try to hit the high post with Brooks and then kind of run that weave in there and get some layups. So critical moments here. Oh, normally don't like to dribble once and pick it up. So Elliott, the senior, who's been the starting point guard for Franklin for a long time. Not a bad option here when you're running the clock down. So 3 seniors and the 2 sophomores in for the Lady Admirals. It's going to be see when Coach Hill wants to go ahead and start fouling.
Yeah. Still trying to draw a turnover.
That may be who you want to foul is Josie Hammond. So Amy Elliott going to go to the line. She's been pretty clutch.
So that'll be
one
Eagles
more.
Yep. So they still got to get the pass in here and the side out. Get it into Brandamore. Right back to Elliott. Smart play on the Admirals side of things. So with a 4-point lead, Elliott will head to the line, looking to extend.
Oh, wow.
Short. That might have been a fatigue free throw issue there.
Yeah, still a 2-possession game, so make or miss. We got to score twice, and that's short. Sites with the rebound. They can't foul. Brandamore rebound. Yeah, and Coach Hill is like, rebound, dribble up the floor.
Yeah.
Missed an opportunity there.
So Brandamore will go to the line.
Make or miss. This is going to be a 2-possession game, whether it's 4, 5, or 6. Statistically, Brandamore may be the best free throw shooter on the team. And here comes that pressure that has really just caused havoc. C's going to go for it.
All the way to the block, able to convert. So Coach Hill, quick timeout. So 4-point lead, 28 seconds left here in the game. Got to try to force a
It'll be interesting.
Turnover quickly.
Yeah, I think you're right, Justin. You're going to try to force the turnover early. If they get it to half court, then they're going to go ahead and foul. But the question is Tony Hill, who do you foul?
Well,
Brandamore maybe not the option. I would think
no, I was going to say Elliott missed her last 2. Powell, I don't know if she's had an opportunity to be at the line yet tonight. Anna Walton-Wright also in for the Lady Admirals. I'm not sure you want to put a senior at the line at this point in time.
We would like to highlight for CTE our senior, Autumn Peoples. Autumn is retail operations. We love you, Autumn Peoples.
So we'll see what, see what Coach Shaw wrote up on the offensive inbounds.
This would be the first time I believe that Lady Eagles have pressured the
Yeah.
Admirals here. And Amy Elliott's going to get to run the baseline.
Brandamore coming. Elliott takes the possession once again.
All right, and there we go.
There it is. Able to break the full court press.
Still plenty of time, depending on what Powell does on the free throw line.
So Powell strong off the back iron the first attempt. Regardless of what, like you mentioned, Paul, whatever happens here, it's still a 2-possession game, but 5 points is a lot easier to defend than 4. Powell able to convert the second season and bring it up quickly for the Lady Eagles, burning a lot of time trying to find a shot. Get Brandamore in the air.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah. Nichols was able to get Brandamore in the air with the pump fake, converts with the shot, so.
Well, I believe this was the last timeout by the Lady Eagles that Coach Hill has run out.
We've seen him once today before. He's headed to Ole Miss, our senior Harrison Gilliam, and he's going for event play.
So once again, if you're the Lady Eagles, you need to force a turnover quickly on the inbounds pass. If not, you've only got 8.3 seconds to work with, so it's either trap or steal the inbounds pass or immediately foul.
Film in TV3. Congratulations, Josie. She's in blue right now, filming our girls. Getting ready. We appreciate you, Josie.
So here we go. Coming out of the timeout. 8.3 left here in the game. Independence High School down here in Thompson Station, Tennessee.
Going to be the same thing. Run the baseline. Brandamore just holding it.
Elliott able to break through in the full court press. So 4.3. Elliott goes to the line. She missed her last 2.
Yeah. All it takes is 1 here. This is where the new rule comes into effect. After 5 fouls, you're shooting 2 no matter what.
Short
Yikes.
once again. So this free throw will mount lots of pressure.
This is where Coach Hill would love to have a timeout here. But unfortunately, his wallet is empty and misses.
In and out. Brandamore. So Brandamore able to save the day there at the end. And here at the end of game 1 of our WCTV doubleheader, the Lady Admirals will sneak out with a 40-37 victory over the Lady Eagles. Justin Ventline, Paul Breece, we will bring you game 2 right after this.